Hi everyone, so if you're watching this for the first time, my name's Marianne and I'm a counsellor and a coach, and as I've said all throughout this year, my new thing now is going to be to do Motivation Mondays. Now last year in 2023 I was doing book reviews every Monday, so this is literally just another series to replace that. And because I'm a coach, it also gives me the opportunity to do, sorry about the shaky camera, the opportunity to do more sort of motivational talks, if you like. So they're not going to, veer too far away from the fact that I'm still a counsellor and I still have certain philosophies and beliefs around personal development, but this is really a motivational video. And what I want to talk about in this video is don't give up on yourself or don't give up on life. So we're starting a new year, and what I'm noticing, the trend that I'm noticing, because I've been putting posts up on my Facebook pages and my other social media, I've been asking people how they feel. I've been saying to people, are you feeling more motivated this year? What are your goals? A lot of the responses have been tired or nothing's changed. And my brother as well, he said the other day on a Facebook post, what's the point? Everyone's wishing everyone Happy New Year, but every year is, the same really, and the government controls us. And that's how he feels. And it's not about saying to someone, why do you feel like that? Or that's not true, just because you see it from a different perspective. It's about, for me, it's about people giving up on life and giving up on themselves and feeling like they have no control. So I'm going to just give you 5 tips or 5 things that I think you should consider. The first one is about not living in the past. It's about having hope for the future. So whenever we're in a situation where we are kind of feeling despondent, or where we're giving up, or where we just think nothing's changing, here's another year, what's the point? Everything's the same. You almost have to say to yourself, no one knows what's going to happen in the future. So if you can't be positive about the future, which sometimes people can't, and it's unrealistic to ask people to do that, the next thing you can do is to be open-minded. So say to yourself, okay, well, I don't know, maybe the future's going to be worse. Maybe things are going to be better. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 24 hours. So just stay open-minded. So it's all about finding ways that will help you not to give up on life, because you don't know what's around the corner, not to give up on yourself, and just to stay open. The second one is to get rid of all the excuses. In 2024, stop blaming the government, stop blaming. Now, a lot of times the reason that his excuses are there is because of fear. Because really the fear is, okay, well, I feel that all these people, I feel that my parents are the people that are stopping me from doing what I want. My partner is stopping me. So people will say, I can't get this job because my partner, he's not working. So therefore, if I get this other job, then it's going to mean this and that and the other. You're making, not only sometimes people are making assumptions, but they're also telling themselves from the get-go, they can't do this. I can't go and live in this country because this will happen or that will happen. I can't think about getting my mortgage sorted because I don't know what the mortgage rates are going to do. Instead of saying what you can't do, instead of predicting what you think is the worst thing that's going to happen if you do it, how about starting sentences in 2024 with, this is what I want to happen. This is how there's a possibility or likelihood of it happening. I'm going to go for it anyway, and if it fails, then I would have learnt something, and then maybe I can start again. But if you really want something really deep down, then you wouldn't even start a sentence with, I can't because. So it's not necessarily excuses, it's looking at what's underneath it. What is really stopping you? Why are you giving up on yourself? Why are you giving up on something you really want? So it's thinking, is it fear? Is it because you're scared really that you're going to actually, if you really go for it, you'll really be successful? Is it worry of rejection? There's something always stopping people, so you need to uncover that. The next thing is to, people are not unlocking their true power, their skills, their talents. There's so many people I know who are talented people, and they're just not using those talents. And it's a shame. It's really sad. There's people I know in my family and people in my brother, my oldest brother, was a carpenter. Now he can build things and craft things. Now this was years ago, because I remember the stuff he used to make. He hasn't built something or crafted anything for many years now. You talk maybe 20 plus years. He's in his 50s. And you just think, what a waste of talent, because he used to be so passionate about it. There are gardeners, artists, There's people probably in everyone's lives that we know are just sitting on bags of talent, but something about their lives is that they've given up on themselves. They've said, what's the point in me doing this? Well, we want to see it. The world wants to see it. So don't give up on your talents. That's something what I would say to everyone. I'd love to be a creative person. I can't draw to save my life. I can't, build things. My niece is a dancer. She's a beautiful dancer. When she's on the stage, it's like, and she can sing, and the powerfulness from that, the energy. I wish I'm not that person. I wish I could do it. So for me, it's like a shame. Don't let your talents die. So that's another thing. That is giving up on yourself. The other thing is, and this one I talked about in another video, so I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes today, is you need to learn to navigate life's stresses. And these are ordinary life stresses. There are too many people, unfortunately, which have an unrealistic expectation of life, and that's why they give up on life. They want to have 365 days of the year where everything runs smoothly, and that's not even possible. It's not a possibility. So what you would do instead is start each year with the idea in mind that there is something that's going to go wrong this year, or possibly there are things this year that are going to really challenge me. There are things this year that are probably going to go wrong. There is a possibility that my relationship might not work. There is a possibility that someone is going to die that's close to me. There is a possibility that something the government is going to do is going to have an impact on me. There is a possibility that I might get ill. You don't have to say all these things out loud, but you have to. It's like we need to learn to navigate these things and not blame life for these things happening. We have to say this is a part of life. So if I become resilient to these things, and I'm aware that there's a possibility that these things might happen, when they do happen, it doesn't mean you're not affected by them. Obviously, as a counsellor, that is the main thing. You go to see a counsellor, that's one of your resources. But you use your inner resources, which is the resilience part. You recognise that this is part of life. I can't escape from it. You can't escape from these things. So instead of trying to escape from them, instead of running away from them, instead of kind of letting them crush you and then blaming life and saying, oh, I've had an unlucky life. Life is throwing everything at me. Life is not on my side. Change the language, change the dynamic, which is the next one, I think. I'm just trying to reach, what did I say, the last one? Yeah, it's about changing the language, but developing this strength and confidence within yourself. Let's end on that. As a person, we have so much power, but we don't tap into it. And we've just got to get to that point in our lives where we say, do you know what? I believe in myself. I believe in I believe in myself. I believe in the potential for who I am as a person, and I can do this. I've got this. And if I haven't got it, do you know what? I'm going to just get back up and get back. If I fall down, I'm going to get back up again. Okay, we've just got to, I don't know, I can't even describe when I'm in this sort of mindset, and it's beginning of the year, certain points in the year, I just feel like I'm on fire. I was saying everything's happening, everything is falling into place, but that is because it's coming from me internally. And I just want to share this stuff with you because everyone has that power. You have to unlock it. And what you have to start doing is believing in yourself. You have to start saying, I'm not going to let that knock me down. Someone's walked out of my life. Okay, well, yes, we were married or we were in a close relationship. Do you know what? This hurts. And it's okay to say this hurts. It's okay to cry for a little bit. It's okay to, be broken. But when people use terms like that person was my universe, I can't live without that person. What am I going to do now? My life is over. I've literally heard people say my life is over because someone has left them. And I just think that is, if you think about that logically, you were born, you were in this world before that person came into your life. So although that they might be your life, they can't be your universe, but also you can survive without them. There's people who, maybe have been in a relationship for 2 or 3 years. Now, it might have been intense, and I've been in relationships for 2 or 3 years where it has felt like I've really, really loved that person. But when they've left, that's their choice. And I've been hurt. It took me 2 years to get over someone, but I've never, ever said in my life words like, I'll never date anyone again, or I'll never find someone like him, or my world is over, or there's nothing for me now, or without him I'm lost. I just would never say that because I trust myself and I trust the universe enough, but also I was here before him. So when he came into my life and now he's left my life, I'm still here. So I'm going to end it on there. You know, don't give up on life. Don't give up on yourself. There's so much, life has so much beautiful things to offer. We have so much things to offer to ourselves. So we just need to keep going, keep moving, keep evolving, keep building resilience, keep being in touch with your emotions, but don't allow your emotions to overwhelm you. You know, so that's my motivation for today. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments and I'll speak to you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.